this video I want to take just a few moments to talk about how I use an iFi card in the 5D Mark III. One of the really nice features of the 5D Mark III is the dual card slots. Compact flash and SD cards can both be in the camera at the same time, and that makes it really easy to use an iFi card. I have mine set up so that I am shooting, let's move off that menu, shooting raw, full RAWs to the compact flash and small JPEGs to the SD card. I do that because out in the field I'm using direct mode. I want those transfers to be very quick and painless, and I am only transferring over those small JPEGs, and shooting that size does make those transfers fairly small and quick, and minimizes the impact on battery life, because using an iFi card does impact your battery life both on your camera and on your smartphone or tablet that you're walking around with. So I have these set up to record separately. Let's look at that and a couple quick tips for ways to make this even more or less painless. No, even more painless. So I'm going to come over to the first wrench option, and that is the record function and card folder select. I have my record function set to record separately, and that allows me to shoot different formats to the different cards. I have my playback set to be the SD card. Now this is really important. My iFi card setup is selective transfer only, so I have to protect an image for it to be transferred over. Again, this is to minimize battery life. I may be taking 15, 20 shots, all very similar. It's really only going to be one of those shots that I want to transfer over, and I don't want the camera and the phone to battery life to take a huge impact transferring 20 pictures when I really just want one. It's important to set your playback to be the SD card if you're using that selective transfer, so that it will allow you to protect the images that you're seeing on the SD card, so those are the ones that get transferred. If you're protecting the images on the compact flash, those don't get transferred, and I've seen the iFi card get a little confused, and it will try to connect. It may tell you it's transferring, but nothing actually moves over. And again, I have iFi card set up to be selective transfer and only JPEGs. It's not moving over full RAWs in the field. I download those later. So that is those options there. Now, at the bottom, the iFi settings, they're really the only option on the camera in the iFi settings is whether you enable or disable iFi transmission. Another way to minimize your battery, the impact on battery life, is to keep this disabled except when you are transferring over a batch, or if you're walking around and for the next hour or two you're going to be transferring some pictures, you can certainly enable it. But again, I've seen the iFi card get a little confused and be stuck on transferring a little longer than it needs to, and again, that really can impact your battery life, and I don't want to suddenly pull out my camera and find it's dead because it's been trying to transfer. But let's go ahead and enable that. And then the only other option here is connection info, and it lets you know whether or not it's connected and different information right there. And in this case, it's found the iFi, or it's getting connected to right away. So we're going to just leave that for now, and I want to show you one other place that makes this really painless for shooting. The 5D Mark III has a rate button on the side that allows you to rate pictures 1 through 5 stars. I've never used that in the field. To me, it's really hard to determine whether a picture is a 1 or 5 star by just looking at it at the back of the camera. That screen is really nice, but it's not that nice, and I'm not going to be taking time to make those rating determinations out in the field. What they've let you do is change this rate button function from rating to protect. And so now, when I take a picture, let's go ahead and just snap a picture, a little chocolate cake in front of us there. When I hit the playback, first it's playing that off of the SD card. I can see that because of the little 2 symbol right there. And I can hit the rate button, and now instantly that little key icon appears, which means that this is a protected image. That signals to the iFi software to transfer this image and only this image over. And we can go, that's the other place that I keep my iFi settings on the My Menu system as well, the custom menu setting, and we should be able to see that it is transferring that image over. And it should just take it a minute, and the camera's set up to just show you the back of the 5D Mark III right now, but over here on my tablet, that picture of that chocolate cake has already moved over. So it's pretty sweet. And as I said, even though it's already moved over, it still does think it's transferring. A recent update to the iFi app on your smartphone or tablet is pretty sweet in that it geotags the picture with the location data from the phone or tablet when that picture arrives. So you can be walking around with your phone in your backpack, and as that picture downloads, obviously it should be right after you take it if you hit the protect, it's going to go ahead and tag it with your location. So that's pretty sweet. So that's how I shoot with the 5D Mark III and an iFi card. If you have any questions about iFi cards, 5D Mark III, you can also do this obviously with other cameras, any camera that takes an SD card. And if you want that RAW plus quick transfer, you can shoot RAW plus large JPEG, and out in the field, and those large JPEGs will transfer fairly quickly from other cameras as well. And on Nikon side, you can use this, and you have the option of doing the smaller files as well. If you have any questions about anything that I just covered, please leave a comment down below. If you haven't already subscribed, I have more 5D Mark III, iFi card pictures, and just general photography videos coming. Thanks for watching.